This reading is for the sign of Scorpios from April 15th to April 25th, Sun rising in Venus. I will be fast forwarding the shuffling. Okay, so Scorpios, this is what I'm seeing for you guys from April 15th to April 25th. So for you guys, I'm seeing, unlike the previous 2-3 readings, I'm seeing that for you guys, it's a lot more focused on money and financial aspects. These 10 days, I'm seeing that there might be some kind of a project that you're working on, financial project that you're working on, that might not be giving you the returns that you're expecting it to. So you might be discussing with the people that you trust about how the delays are happening. There might be people that you're connecting with that is also involved in the financial prospect of yours, and you might be feeling that the fact that things are not moving exactly. So for example, if you were expecting to get 10,000 out of it this month, but you don't have any loss, just that you didn't get the 10,000 out of that particular financial prospect this month, you might be looking at it like as a loss, because you were depending on that 10,000 for it to be looking as a successful prospect for you. Okay, so I'm seeing that there's some kind of financial project that you're working on that involves other people that you feel like it's stuck. Basically, you put a lot of your focus into this, you put a lot of your investment into this, but you feel like it is stuck. And the fact that it is stuck is making you feel like you are at an emotional loss. It makes you feel like you now need to look into a different direction in case you're not ready to look into a different direction. But the fact that you are feeling that loss puts you even more at a feeling of a loss, because you have to look at a different direction to approach the problem, to get it to move. There is no problem. The fact that it's not giving you exactly what you want is your problem. Then again, nothing is moving right now as fast as any of us want it to, so it shouldn't be a surprise. But you guys are seeing it as just like how normal times would have given you the progress. That is the progress you're equating it to. So it's like a relative. You're relatively comparing it to the success or the phase that you should be in with that project right now, and the fact that it is not where you think it should be today right now is putting you at a place of emotional loss. You're feeling very guarded about the situation, because I think this is something that affects your image a lot. Okay, because Star card is about the way that you project yourself. This might be something that affects your image a lot, and you're really protecting that. The fact that this delay is causing this emotional loss is putting you at a place where you need to guard your image. And I'm also seeing with the Star card, with the Hermit, you might look at things astrologically, or you might be learning about how astrological effects could be causing whatever is happening right now. You might be listening to Three of Pentacles, so you might be discussing with someone else, could be family, could be somebody outside, could be a professional, that you would be trying to gauge and understand on what exactly the aspects of the stars are that is happening, that is creating this particular delay and in the progress. It's basically nothing, whatever is happening in the world right now, that's causing the delay. It's causing delays in everything. It shouldn't be a surprise, but you are choosing to be in that emotional loss of a position, which is actually much of a privileged emotional loss compared to the other signs I'm feeling. Everybody has their own priorities, I'm guessing, and everybody has their own special thing, so we can't say that. So yeah, I get it. Like, this is something that really would have brought you a lot of good fame and good reputation, things like that, and you're guarding that. This really affects your reputation. You might have come a long way to reach the place that you've reached with this project. That is why it's affecting you right now, because it's reached that point where you can't afford to take an emotional loss with this. So that's why you're feeling very impatient, and you're feeling like, when is it gonna move? When is it gonna start giving me the rewards that I need for it to give me? And you might be discussing it with someone who are talking about it in a negative way. You're talking about and discussing it with somebody in a very negative way. Oh my god, it's not moving, it's not working, there's no point, there's no this, there's no that. Oh my god, you're doing it thinking that if you talk about it in that way, and you have somebody to talk about it in that way, that is actually making it worse. Maybe the situation is not at all as bad as it is, that you are making it to seem by just discussing it. And you are staying guarded from anything that could affect the good that could come out of this project. This project is something that will make you really rise to fame or something, but this is something that really makes you look good in front of a lot of people, and that is something that you're counting on. And right now it's not doing that the way that you were expecting it to. By the end of the 10 days, I see that through the knowledge that you gain intellectual knowledge. So this is like spiritual knowledge and astrological knowledge and things like that that you might be gaining. Ultimately, you will know the solution, that you will finally get that ultimate clarity that you need to create a process of rebirth for the situation, and you will know how to nurture the situation. You will know how to nurture this project in a way that will bring you more reward. There had to be things that you needed to know during these 10 days. You will get to know what exactly those things are. Once you get to know those things, you will be feeling like, oh my god, now I realize everything. I know now why that happened, why this happened, everything. That will create a solution for you. Now you'll be like, okay, now I know how to take things forward. Now I know how to plan things forward. So you will be at that King of Swords level where you ultimate clarity over how to be taking action over the course of things that you need to be like doing. Death card is, you know what to be ending and what now new to be. So you were in that 5 of Cups energy where you were looking down on like the loss and looking at the situation as a loss. Now with the 2 of Cups that's still left, now you know, with whatever you learned, now you know how to rebirth the situation in a completely new spin of a way and put everything that you understood through this esoteric knowledge or whatever you experience you had through the waiting and whatever you had so far. You know how to rebirth the situation, bring new life into it. Now you know, all of a sudden when you hit that clarity plus the understanding of what action to be taking, now you know how, what you need to do at a practical level to bring it to that place where you want it to be bringing it to. So you will be in that energy by the end of the 10 days. You will be feeling that, okay, now I understood everything. And also you will definitely be researching a lot. Finally you will definitely get the clarity that you need to kill the bad things in the situation, to bring about a change in the situation or the processes or whatever processes are involved that is slowing you down. You will know how to manage the slowness of the situation, the injustice in the situation. Maybe there's somebody behind your back that is doing injustice, and you are now able to see what that injustice is, because I'm seeing also esoteric knowledge. So it might be, the delays might be caused by people playing, and you are guarded against that, and now you know how to move forward and take care of the situation. And now you're ready. By the end of the week, you're ready to pour in your energy at a practical level through action to bring about a rebirth in the situation. At least you got the clarity and course of action for that, and now you're ready to put in your energy to bring about a new way of let's try with this knowledge that I now gained. So you're ready for that now. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys, Scorpios. Nothing too intense for you. It is just that you're very focused on that project, and that's what I'm seeing for you guys. With love, I'm seeing that there might be this person you're connecting with. I'm not seeing that much of a love related thing for you guys, but in case it is love related, I'm seeing that there's some kind of partnership that feels very like it can't move forward for you guys, and it might be that you are stuck where it is right now, and it creates a lot of emotional loss for you, and you are guarded again about your reputation and things like that also. But also at the same time, you might be guarded for the situation to be affecting your, like I said, your reputation. But also the situation has, the whatever situation you have with this person has created a lot of learning process and a lot of healing. It was a huge journey that you had to take, and now you are guarding yourself. You're protecting the healing that you got. Now you've reached a place where you've healed yourself and things like that, so you're now protecting yourself. In the meantime, you're also spending a lot of time alone, self-healing, self-rejuvenating, things like that, from all the things that you had to go through emotionally dealing with this person or situation. Then ultimately you're getting the clarity. You might be also cutting communication off with somebody. Ultimately you might be getting clarity on how to be bringing about a new beginning to this situation with this person. You will know, it could be, if you're a male, the person you're dealing with will be ready to nurture it in such a way that brings a new beginning to this current situation, or you will be getting a way that you can bring about a change for a situation that stayed stagnant and was an emotional loss for you in the past with the person. So you will find a way to bring about a way to work it out. This is the card of working things out, and that is your main focus, working things out that's failed in the past, and at the same time protecting your reputation or protecting things like that, like your name, your fame, or whatever it is. Your overall energy is the Four of Cups. So this is again what you're trying to avoid. You don't want to be emotionally fixated on things that didn't work in the past, but you are still in that energy, okay? Because I see the Five of Cups, so you're trying to avoid that. You don't want to repeat the mistakes from the past. People, if they've played with you or vice versa, you don't want to go down that path again, turning out that way. So you're careful when you're gathering the information on how to be going about in a different way, that it will not end up the same way that it did previously. So yeah, that's what you're fixated on overall during these 10 days. There might be someone you want to initiate a new communication with, and also wants to make a new offer. You want to offer something new to the person, but that might be something that creating emotional distrust for you, because every route that it's taken in the past has always ended up the same way. So yeah, Scorpio, so that's what I'm seeing for you guys from April 15th to April 25th. I hope you liked your reading. Thank you for watching.